show. So this is a whole bunch of horror news for you guys. So there's a lot of stuff to cover. It's just easier to cover all this stuff related to the horror industry on this live rather than to do it in shorts. Sometimes when there's like little bits of information, it's easier to do it into the short videos. But when there's a lot more information, it's easier to do it into the live. So I'm going to do a quick live for you guys. All right, guys. Peacock announces their new upcoming horror lineup. James Wan series Teacup will premiere October 10th. Will be the season 1 premiere. 2 episodes each time. October 17th is the next 2 episodes. October 24th is the next 2 episodes. And October 31st is the season finale for James Wan's Teacup. We're going to break down Teacup a little bit more. Teacup follows a desperate group of people in rural Georgia who must come together in the face of a mysterious threat in order to survive. Inspired by the New York Times best-selling novel Stinger by Robert McMahon. So that's what Teacup is about, guys, and it is premiering October 10th. The 2-episode premiere, October 10th, you don't want to miss it. 17th, 2 more episodes. 24th, 2 more episodes. And October 31st being the season finale. I'm excited for this series. I don't know much about the Teacup series. I am a fan of James Wan's work. I think he's fantastic. I liked his stuff that he did with The Conjuring. He did a lot of really good, cool horror stuff. He's done some other interesting films for Blumhouse. So this is going to be a really cool series. I'm definitely excited to see how it is. Hysteria is another one, guys. It's going to be premiering October 18th. So Hysteria, which stars Bruce Campbell, is one of the stars in that show. I'm not sure if he's in all episodes or just in some. But whereas Teacup is premiering with 2 episodes at a time, Hysteria is going to premiere with the all episodes. So starting October 18th, you guys will be able to watch the entire series of Hysteria on Peacock. The Mousetrap, which is the Mickey Mouse horror movie, is going to be premiering exclusively on Peacock, making its streaming debut October 1st. And for those of you who are big onto the Winnie the Pooh series, Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2 is going to make its Peacock exclusive streaming debut on October 1st as well. The Mousetrap is the first one of 2, as Screamboat is the second one. Screamboat will be coming out, I believe it's next year. If you guys want a sneak peek at Screamboat, definitely go and check out Stream, which debuts tomorrow in theaters. I know I will be going to see it, and I'm super excited for it. The team behind The Terrifiers behind this movie, Damien Leone and his team are behind Stream. It's going to be awesome. Leone said that the kills are basically on par with Terrifier, so I'm super excited. You get Tony Todd, you have Daniel Harris in this movie, Jeffrey Combs, Bill Moseley, a whole bunch of big horror name actors. It's going to be awesome. David Howard Thornton himself is also in this movie, so for those of you guys who are excited about indie horror, Stream comes out tomorrow. I'm super excited. I can't wait for this movie. There's going to be a review for it tomorrow, so you guys don't want to miss that. If you're just joining us, we just started on this show talking about Peacock's new series, Teacup, which is going to premiere October 10th with 2 episodes, the 17th with 2 episodes, the 24th with 2 episodes, and the 31st with 2 episodes. Teacup follows a desperate group of people in rural Georgia who must come together in the face of a mysterious threat in order to survive. Inspired by the New York Times best-selling novel Stinger by Robert McMahon. So that's what that one's about. Super excited. Obviously, The Mousetrap, October 1st. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. Peacock exclusive, streaming October 1st, so you guys don't want to miss that. Neon has announced that Finn Wolfhard's brand new movie that he's doing, slasher movie, Hell of a Summer, will release in theaters in 2025. Finn co-wrote this movie, co-directed, and also stars in his horror comedies. So Neon announced that today. Finn Wolfhard's brand new slasher movie, Hell of a Summer, coming to you guys next year. You don't want to miss that. The long-awaited adaptation of Stephen King's Salem's Lot. Now, this is a movie that's been canceled, not canceled, canceled, not canceled, canceled, not canceled, brought back. Nobody wanted to pick it up, and now it's going to be picked up. Salem's Lot is finally coming, guys, from director Gary Doberman. It's coming straight to Max this October. There's no official date as to when we're going to expect the Salem's Lot movie, but it is at some point in October. So at some point in October, guys, we will be getting Salem's Lot movie. It's going to be awesome. 28 Years Later has wrapped its filming, starring Jodie Comer, Aaron Kellyman, Ralph Fiennes, Cillian Murphy, Jack O'Connell, Aaron Taylor Johnson, in theaters on June 25th, 2025. I know this is a big movie for a lot of people. 28 years later. It's been a long time coming, and a lot of people are super excited for it. So next year, guys, June 25th, 20 years later is coming out. So you don't want to miss that one if you're big fans of that series. Longlegs just crossed 100 million at the box office worldwide, making it only the second horror movie of the year to hit that massive milestone, which is amazing, considering it's an indie horror film done by Neon. They're really coming out of the woodworks as a company to be watched, I think, for sure, in the horror industry. I've been really impressed with what Neon's done so far. They've definitely have me intrigued. I'm hoping that they're able to do more with the next movie that's coming, which is Stream, which I'm super excited for, which will be tomorrow. So can't wait for that. It's gonna be awesome. Obviously, we talked about Rosemary's Baby, the prequel coming. Apartment 7A, a brand new prequel to Rosemary's Baby. It's coming. It's going to premiere on September 27th on Paramount. You don't want to miss that one, guys. If you're big fans of Rosemary's Baby, it's going to be awesome. Definitely exciting to see that movie. It's going to be really cool. I wasn't the biggest fan of the original Rosemary's Baby, but I'm sure that the sequel will kind of grow on me. I'm definitely excited for that one. Yeah, that is basically most of the stuff that we have for you guys for the horror industry for tonight. We got Claudia Dumont has been cast in the Megan spinoff Soulmate. The film follows a man who acquires an android to cope with the loss of his recently deceased wife. This is also coming from let's get rid of you. There you go. Thank you. This is also coming from Blumhouse. So if you guys are big fans of Megan and you really enjoyed the Megan movie, maybe you guys will enjoy the spinoff. It's coming out next year. And sticking on the horror stuff, Last of Us Season 2 is wrapped filming, and it's going to be coming our way September 26th is the first teaser trailer for that one. So if you guys are big fans of The Last of Us, like I am, I really enjoyed Season 1. I'm super excited for Season 2. Next year can't come quick enough if you're big fans of The Last of Us, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. We'll stick with horror for a little bit on this one, too. Colin Firth is in early talks to star in Stephen King's untitled UFO movie alongside Emily Blunt in theaters on May 15th, 2026. As soon as we have more information about this UFO movie from Steven Spielberg, we will let you know. Spielberg is iconic, obviously, from his roles in E.T., Jaws, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. So many amazing movies that Spielberg has put together over the years. It's cool to see him back in the industry, back making films. I'm intrigued on his next film. It's going to be awesome. Obviously, we talked about Longlegs crossing $1 million, which is impressive for an indie horror movie, which basically just drives the point home that I'm going to make here, guys, that, like, our theaters don't usually get a lot of these movies. Like, Stream is the specialty for us, where we're only getting it for one night only on the 21st. But we got it for 2 nights. It's coming on Thursday as well, which is good. So it's only a 2-night release, but if we support indie movies as much as we can, and we go to see them a lot more, our theaters are going to be getting a lot more of these movies in, and it's going to encourage the filmmakers to make more of these awesome movies for us. So definitely go out and see Stream. If you're big fans of The Terrifier, you really like the stuff that Damien Leone has done in the horror industry, you're big fans of Tony Todd, Daniel Harris, Bill Moseley, Jeffrey Combs, all these big names, David Howard Thornton. If you're big fans of all these guys, definitely go out tomorrow, guys, and support Stream. It's definitely going to be worth checking out if you're big fans of The Terrifier. And if we support it a lot, they're going to be bringing us more indie horror movies, which is basically going to be awesome, because we usually don't get a lot of indie horror movies. and they're usually on a smaller scale. So for them to get seen like this is awesome. I'm so happy that we're getting a chance to see Stream in theaters, especially in Canada, as a lot of times we don't get these movies. I know with In a Violent Nature, we didn't get it right away. We had to wait for it. But it was well worth the wait. I did really enjoy In a Violent Nature. I thought it was a great movie. I thought it was very well done. I loved the first-person aspect of it. Well, the kills weren't quite up to par with like what the Terrifier is. It was still really well done. The story was good. The ending was okay. It could have been a lot better, but it was good. I'm intrigued to see more from that director, especially in the indie genre. Basically, my first taste of indie horror came from the movie Death House, which was produced by Harrison Smith. And it was a very good movie. It also starred Bill Moseley. Tony Todd was in that one as well. Sid Haig made an appearance in that one. Kane Hodder, horror legend. And Michael Berryman even. It was really well done. I definitely enjoyed it. While I didn't get a chance to see it in theaters, I made sure to buy it as soon as it came out on release to support the indie horror industry and check it out. It's definitely well worth it. But there you go, guys. That's what we're breaking down today. That's everything that we went over. Again, 20 years later has Wrap Filming, starring Jodie Comer, Aaron Kellyman, Ralph Fiennes, Cillian Murphy, Jack O'Connell, Aaron Taylor Johnson, in theaters June 25th, 2025. So if you're big fans of 28 Years Later, that's the biggest news today, is that 28 Years Later, it's Wrap Filming, and it's coming out June 25th, 2025. You don't want to miss it if you're big fans of that one. The Teacup series was officially announced. It's going to premiere October 10th on Peacock. So if you guys are in the States and you have Peacock, October 10th is the premiere for Teacup, the new series from James Wan, which will premiere on the 10th, obviously, with 2 episodes, the 17th with 2 more episodes, the 24th with 2 more episodes, and a season finale on Halloween. Hysteria, also premiering, guys, on Peacock on October 18th, starring Bruce Campbell's in a few of these episodes, I think. I'm not overly sure, but he is in the series. October 18th, and you get all episodes right away. You can just binge watch it if you wanted to. The Mousetrap, Peacock exclusive streaming debut, October 1st. So if you guys are big fans of The Mousetrap, you want to see this Mickey Mouse horror film, at least the first one anyways, October 1st will be your guys' first chance to check it out. If you guys are excited for Screamboat, the trailer, guys, is attached to Stream. So if you go see Stream tomorrow, on the 21st, which is tomorrow, obviously, you guys will get a sneak peek at Screamboat, starring David Howard Thornton, which is the Steamboat Willie-inspired horror movie coming your way next year, guys. So The Mousetrap is the first one, which will be October 1st. Screamboat is next year. Exclusive trailer for that one is attached to Stream, the movie. So check out that one. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. Peacock exclusive streaming October 1st. You don't want to miss that. And Neon has announced that Finn Wolfhard's slasher movie, Hell of a Summer, will release in theaters in 2025. Finn co-wrote, co-directed, and stars in this horror comedy. That is your Horror Minute, guys, your horror episode. You're all caught up in everything horror-related. We hope you guys enjoyed the... Gorilla, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream, man. Appreciate you. We're just breaking down all the horror news today. There was a lot of it to cover, so I thought it was easier to cover it all in the stream here. But yeah, that's the main tidbits of it, guys. So for you, Gorilla, we're just going over Peacock announcing Teacup, which is the James Wan horror series, which is coming out October 10th with 2 episodes. 17th, 2 more. 24th will be 2 more, and then the finale on the 31st. Hysteria, October 18th, all episodes. The Mousetrap, exclusively on Peacock, October 1st. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2 will be making its streaming debut October 1st. The long-awaited Salem's Lot movie is finally coming. That only took forever, about half of a year before we finally get this movie. Gary Doberman directed this one, and it's going straight to Max this October. Well, there's no exact release date yet on Salem's Lot. It is officially coming this October, so I am excited to see what it's all about. 20 Years Later is obviously the biggest news that we have today on this stream. 20 Years Later has wrapped filming, starring Jodie Comer, Aaron Kellyman, Ralph Fiennes, Cillian Murphy, Jack O'Connell, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and it's in theaters on June 25th, 2025. You don't want to miss that one. We went over briefly Longlegs crossing 100 million, which is awesome for an indie horror movie. It's only the second horror movie to reach that massive milestone. If you haven't seen Longlegs yet, guys, I highly recommend that you go and see Longlegs. It is absolutely phenomenal. It is a great movie. Nicolas Cage is awesome in it. Yeah, and they just did such a great job in that movie. Neon directed it. It's 10 out of 10, perfect. Probably one of the best horror movies this year so far. Apartment 7A, if you're big fans of Rosemary's Baby, is a brand new prequel to Rosemary's Baby, and it'll be premiering on September 27th on Paramount. So if you guys have Paramount Plus and you're big fans of Rosemary's Baby, the prequel series Apartment 7A will be coming to you guys on Paramount Plus on September 27th. And the last one that I touched on here briefly was Colin Farrell is in early talks to, or Colin Firth, sorry, is in early talks to star in Steven Spielberg's Untitled UFO movie alongside Emily Blunt in theaters on May 15th, 2026. Spielberg's been a really good director in Hollywood, so I'm definitely intrigued to see what he comes up with here. Such classics as E.T., Jaws, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Any kind of UFO movie, you know he's going to do it justice. And for Madden fans, we'll touch on this briefly. Speaking of Nicolas Cage, as it ties into Longlegs, Nicolas Cage has been cast as John Madden in David O. Russell's Madden movie. The film will be part biopic, part making of the video game. So if you guys want a John Madden biopic, it's coming to you guys. Nicolas Cage playing John Madden. I'm not overly sure how I feel about that, but it could be okay. The Russo brothers' Electric State releases on Netflix in March 2025, starring Millie Bobby Brown and Chris Pratt. We went over Claudia Dumont has been cast in the Megan spinoff Soulmate. The film follows a man who acquired an android to cope with the loss of his recently deceased wife. So if you're big fans of Megan, the spinoff is coming next year. Last of Us Season 2 was wrapped filming, and it's releasing in HBO, or on HBO next year, with the teaser trailer coming to you guys on September 26th. So there you go, guys. There you have it. That's all this awesome horror news for the Horror Minute. I'll leave the floor open to you guys for a little bit. Then I can dive into the next one, which is gaming news. And my God, we have some absolutely awesome gaming content for you on that one. So that's it for the horror one, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Definitely check it out on the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, like, share, subscribe, and comment. And we'll see you guys in the next one.